Hello and welcome to Portsmouth This Week. I'm your host, Conley Zani. This show is under the auspices of Rich Rayner, our Portsmouth Town Administrator. Together, Rich, myself, and the entire Portsmouth This Week team are on a mission to build community. We do that by bringing you accurate and timely information about the issues and events that impact you. We introduce you to the faces, the leaders, the personalities in this magical place in which we live. I'm so excited today to have with me Sandra Dugan. Hi, Sandra.
Hello.
Sandra is the president of the Portsmouth Business Association.
Yes.
I'm delighted that you're on the show. I need to know all about this. For years, people have been like, you need to join that. And I'm like, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it. And I'm just psyched to finally have you. And I can't wait to pick your brain. Let's start, though, with just understanding who you are. How long have you been in Portsmouth? What brings you here? I know you're working, you're running things at Atria, and that's part of the story, right?
Absolutely.
And why you're part of the association. So back up for us. Tell us how you came to be in Portsmouth.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Of course.
And it's
so
such
psyched.
a pleasure to meet you, finally. I've
I
heard
know.
so much about you.
Well, likewise, right? Yes, I was like, this was meant to be today.
Yes. So I started in Atria in 2017, Atria Quidnick Place, right up the road.
Yeah. And what is that for anybody that doesn't know?
So Atria is a senior living community. We have
Awesomeness.
independent, assisted, and memory care.
Awesome.
It's
so cool.
Such a wonderful community to live and just to be a part of.
Yeah. And we need that kind of resource in Portsmouth,
We
right?
sure do.
Yeah.
We sure do.
We sure do. I'm sure you've got a waiting list to get in there.
We do have a waiting list. So, yeah, it's a wonderful place. And if you've never gone, PBA, the Portsmouth Business Association, often has some pop-ups there. So it's a great way to come in and see the community and connect with local
because it's a good
businesses
space to build community.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes. So you and I are a little kindred spirits, right? You're a community builder.
Yes.
I feel like I'm a community builder.
You absolutely are.
I run some things out in Common Fence Point with a magical, magical team of people, and it's just what I get up. I get up every day, and that is my purpose. I am excited to go take care of people's mental health, give them a safe space, places to connect. Right? Is that resonating? I'm sure you're like, amen, sister.
Exactly.
Every day,
Yes,
right? So that happens at Atria, and I love. Business Association is coming in there.
Absolutely. Well, I joined the board in 2017 when I started at Atria.
Okay.
And I've been a part of the board ever since.
And the board of the Business Association.
Yes.
Yes,
okay. The board of the Portsmouth Business Association.
Okay.
And now I'm the current president.
Okay.
So.
Well, before we get into all of that, just tell me about when you came to Portsmouth, or did you grow up here by any chance?
I grew up in Bristol.
Bristol, okay.
And I was looking for, I worked in an assisted living in Bristol, and then I spread my wings a little bit, and then I knew that I need to get back to an assisted living. And so a girlfriend of mine said there was an opening over at Atria, so I took the leap and
And why get back to, what was it that drew you?
It's just the seniors. I belong with seniors. I was working, I do. I love it so much. It's just who I am. And I was working with family housing and families, and that was great, but my calling is to be with the seniors.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, we were talking about what my role is here on this show, and again, I said there's a massive team behind this doing all the work, but I get this privilege of talking to people that are passionate about what they do every day, and that's just radiating out of you.
Yeah.
Like you're like, this is my calling.
It is my calling. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. It's such a wonderful company to work for, too. I'm surrounded by awesome people every single day.
That is so great. So when you took this role, you immediately were like, I've got to plug into Portsmouth. And the Business Association was one of the vehicles for doing that, right?
Right. Well, Atria was a part of the Business Association before I got there. So they said, Sandra, I want you to take on this task.
Yeah.
And so immediately I said yes. And then I started to meet more people in the community, and which was so important with my role because I didn't know Portsmouth. And so when I started with the Portsmouth Business Association, I started to meet locals.
Yeah.
and local businesses. And you have a mom and you have a dad, and then when you need something, you can call Sandra.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, it was so beneficial for me to be a part of this association. And then it kind of just developed into a little bit more and about community and networking, and it's just a good fit for me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
You should.
I'm coming.
Just
Are you
join.
kidding me? After meeting you, I have to.
You have to. You just need to do it. And nonprofits are there's no membership fee for a nonprofit.
Oh, well, that's really awesome. I kind of feel like I represent a nonprofit, and then I also have my own little
Maybe we'll do halfsies.
Well, hey, I'm all in. I'm a believer in paying your dues, because that's how these things work,
and it's
right?
super affordable. The dues are only $75 a year.
Yeah.
So, and you get so much out of that.
Yeah.
If you choose to participate.
Yeah.
You can be a business and belong to the PBA, and that's great. But you do get so much more out of it.
Showing up.
And
like you said, the networking piece.
The networking is so important. It is so important to network. At first, when I first started to do it, it took me a long time to get comfortable because I didn't know anybody, right?
Yeah.
And then once I started to know people, and it became it became more fun rather than a task.
Yeah.
And then,
well, it sounds like you showed up and you immediately stepped into a board position. Like you're one of those people that's
right.
like, I'm here to help, right? That's awesome. So what happens at a meeting, like when people get together? So how often do you get together, and what does it look like?
Sure. So we have a board meeting once a week. Once a week. That's too much. We have a board meeting once a month.
Once a month.
And it's held at Atria. So Atria, our culinary department, hosts breakfast once a month. It's the second Thursday of every month. So if anybody wants to go, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. And that's any member. So you don't have to necessarily be on the board of the
Right,
PBA.
Any member, or if you're looking to become a member, I encourage you to come to a board meeting.
Okay.
You probably just stay for a little bit of the board meeting, introduce yourself, what you do, get a little bit grasp of it, and then when we get into the nitty gritty, we ask that you leave because nobody needs to know the financials and such.
It's a little yawn unless you're really in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so we encourage you to come into the meeting. So second Thursday.
Okay, so breakfast, you're tempting us with some breakfast.
And our culinary department knocks it out of the park. Every single month it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's seasonal.
Yeah.
So our
That's
next
amazing.
meeting we're going to have, it's going to be all pumpkin.
Okay, so what's the date of the next one? Or maybe not the date, but like you said, it's the
second Thursday of every month.
Okay, all right.
So I believe, I don't have it in front of me, but I believe it's like October 8th.
Okay, awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
And then quarterly we have business after hours. Okay. So business
Sounds
after.
like a beer or cocktail might be involved.
100%.
We need a glass of wine right now.
Yeah, I would love that.
So funny.
Yeah, quarterly, and it's all different businesses. So if you are a business and you want to host, it's a great way to get new people into your business, see what you're all about. We had the last business association meeting at Atria. Okay. The next one is at Ocean State Ear.
Oh, that's that new beautiful building.
I know it.
Right?
I know it. I am so excited.
I'd love to go in there.
Let's go. You should just come.
Okay.
And then you can see what we're all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
And you probably know everybody there.
I don't know. I would want to know everybody there if I could.
Yeah.
For sure. That's how I'm wired. So that's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. All right, so the after hours, is it just really networking, or is there some, hey, everybody, we got some announcements to make, or what does it look like?
A little bit of both. Yeah. Some of them are just networking, and you just, socialize with a glass of wine, meet everybody. And then sometimes we have guest speakers. And then we'll introduce each other, we'll introduce ourselves to each other.
Yeah.
But basically it's just to connect, making connections, planting seeds. You never know when a loved one's going to need assisted living. And when that someone does, you know what? I know the perfect person.
Yeah.
I met her over at Ocean State Air, and and that's what that's all about.
Yeah. Now there's no, let's say there were 2 assisted living, that's not a problem.
Not
for
at
both.
all.
Like there's no sense of competition or only one representative in any industry
No,
is in.
not
or
at all. I
anything
mean,
like
we have so many banks that are a part of
okay.
our,
Right.
hairdressers. There's so many.
My hairdresser is part of it, and she was actually one of the people that was like, you should be part of this, Conley, and for sure.
Yeah,
So.
it is a great way to meet local businesses, individuals. It is, yeah.
So how many businesses are part of it? Do you know off the top of your head? Not to hold you to any number, but about?
So we're just under 100.
Okay.
And we'd love to have more.
Do you even know how many are out there? Like what percentage of the market is it? Are you just tapping in and scratching the surface, or you're like, we got half of them? I have no idea. It's hard to think about that.
I have no idea. I'm going to have to go back to my very smart team.
Well, listen, I don't know. That just makes me go, what is that's where my brain goes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a nerd like that. But yeah, okay. Well, that is really neat. So you said the dues are $75.
$75 a year.
Yeah.
So super duper
And that just kind of
affordable.
supports like all the administrivia that, right?
So we don't ask for any donations, or we don't charge for any of our business after hours.
Yeah.
So that's all,
Just all part of it.
it's just all part of it. And then we'll have our annual Christmas party, and that's going to be down on Island Park. Most
okay.
likely at Trembley's.
Okay.
We have a choice of 3 of them, so right now we're working out the details.
Yeah.
But that's going to be December 4th, and all is welcome. And if there's no charge, if there's a charge, it's a small donation.
Right.
We always like to bring the canned goods or goods for the Aquidneck Food Pantry. We always ask for donations rather than a monetary donation. So
Yeah, for sure. Well, it sounds very mission driven.
I agree. Yes.
Yeah. Now, who else is on your board? Or like, so you said you came in, you took a role, and now you've just become the president. So you're a newly minted president.
I am learning my role.
Yeah.
And
tell me what you've learned. What's going on there?
Well, I just just to be a leader and try to get more businesses to join, to promote that we are all about small businesses and connections, and we're here for you. We want to promote you. We want to bring more people into your establishment.
Part of why you're here doing this today.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And I'll acknowledge you're like, this is a little out of my comfort zone.
Oh, yes.
I hope it feels just as calm and casual as I promised. It's just us friends having.
Right. You're very easy to talk to.
Well, thank you. I am very curious.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this is gonna be the most ideal thing because I have questions and I don't know much, and then you can school me up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you're learning how to be that leader, how to kind of garner some.
Yep.
Momentum and
Right.
interest.
Yeah, and we want more businesses to join. There's a lot for us to offer. Connections, of course. I wrote a few things down.
Yeah,
and
please.
Of course, strengthening the community is a good one too. So, in bulk, right? And if you, for example, our business of the year is the Aquidneck Food Pantry. Now, we decided to bring them on for the second time for business of the year because they're doing so much good in the community.
Amazing. They've been on the show a couple of times, and the whole team is remarkable.
They're remarkable, and they're all volunteers, and they're not funded by the town or the state, and it's pure donations.
Yeah.
And I love that, and I feel like this is so wonderful that we can reach so many businesses and that we can gather whatever their needs are right now. So right now they're getting donations for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And so all of our businesses are putting out boxes outside their doors. And I think it's just so...
So that's one of the things that happens in this business association is you get the word out and the messaging out about these folks are doing something really important for our community, our town. Let's all get on board.
Right.
That's actually really, really powerful. So it's not just about, I don't join just so that my business has success. I join to strengthen my community.
Right.
right? Because we're stronger together.
You're stronger together. That is so well said.
Yeah, well, I think you said it. Yeah. All right, so take a peek. So strengthen your community. I like your notes here.
I'm glad that I brought my notes because
I'm glad you did. I love it when people actually do that because we always get to the end of these things and they're like, oh my God, I didn't say this and I didn't say this. So we're going to cover it all. So, so that was number one, strengthen community. What else?
And then just supporting local growth. I love that
like
one.
This buy local kind of concept.
Buy
is that what you
local
mean?
from Rich. I mean, that initiative is super. So buy local. I mean,
from Rich Whitwood.
Oh, so Rich Telepsky is a. Did I say that correct? His last
name?
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yes.
I always.
He's just so our viewers know he's behind the scenes.
He's behind the scenes,
making this magic show happen.
He does, but he was a big contributor for Buy Local, and he introduced it to the Portsmouth Business Association, and that's a wonderful program that's out there. You know, put your computer away, put your phone away, put that Amazon app down, and go to the Portsmouth. The Portsmouth shop.
Yeah.
I mean, we love it there. She
that,
wraps
that's
everything
magic, right?
for you, and I mean, they're just absolutely lovely.
And she knows your family. Yes,
she knows you. She always knows my name.
Yeah, and she's like, "How's your mom, Conley? How's that?" You know, like
it's amazing. Her memory is incredible.
Incredible. Yeah, she's got a gift.
She's very sharp.
Well, so about Rich, he's going to kill you later because we're going to now have to have him on the show to talk about this buy local. And I know he's right there going, no, that's not happening. But that's so cool. I think that's so cool.
He'll do it.
Yeah, he will. Anyway, so that's neat. All right, so strengthen community, buy local. What else do you have there?
So I already mentioned connecting businesses, strengthening the community. We just said it, in bulk, strengthening the community, having everybody working together is key, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and just knowing what's out there, just knowing even like, I'm always blown away by the talent of my neighbors, my, fellow citizens. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you did that. Like you were just saying you have a catering business.
I do.
Like, so we just made this connection. Like, so outside of Atria.
Yeah, on my downtime, Atria is my baby.
Yeah.
But on my downtime, I have a catering business, and we focus on cocktails.
Yeah.
So it's a cocktail
and you had just done an
business.
event at Common Fence Point.
I just did an event at Common Fence Point. I know what
like connections.
Like a circle, but that I've never been there before. It was my first time there, and it is just a gem of a community space.
It's so beautiful.
I can't wait to go back.
It's so beautiful.
Maybe I'll go to one of your Pilates classes.
Yeah, come on.
I'd love to.
Yeah, and again, I think that whole philosophy of connecting, like one of the things we do in that hall, which I think is mirroring the PBA, is like, we've got local artists showing art on the walls. We've got local people coming in and teaching various classes.
Right. Like that gal who teaches ballroom dancing.
Yes, Sue Young. She's been on this show too. She is just a firecracker.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I connected with her straight away.
Yeah, so you just meet these people and you're just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were in my backyard.
I didn't even know that community existed until I walked in there the other day.
Yeah.
And I am the president of the business Portsmouth.
Yeah. So you just had to come out to the end of the island. You just had to go under that crazy red train bridge.
And there's so much more to learn, right? And every day you learn a little bit more. And then, every day I'm learning about a new business. And I'm like, wow.
Well, so do you do anything structured about that? That is kind of fascinating. That is there something that you're like, I got to just make sure I go into a new business on occasion. Is that any part of your world?
So yes, and we just started it. Emily Chappelle, she's the vice president of the association. Yeah. So she and I, starting at the beginning of October, every Thursday are going to go and meet new businesses.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to be popping in. We'll call some of them are home-based, the new ones that we just came at my desk. So we'll call for the home-based ones, but the other ones we'll pop in, introduce ourselves, tell them what we're all about. If they want to join, great. Maybe we're just planting a seed and someday they will join. Yeah. And that's quite all right. Maybe they just need to come to our business after hours and, see the connections that they can make before they decide.
Sure.
But yeah, so
It
Emily.
doesn't seem like a big leap either, just to, even if you never came, to give a little money for the strengthening of the community.
Yeah.
Like it seems like
Yeah.
almost like a no-brainer.
Right, and I remember when I first started at Atria, there was this young gal that came into my office and introduced herself, and I was like, that was so nice. They
Yeah.
took the time to say, "Hi, I am Conley, and and I wanted to welcome you in your new position."
Yeah.
And I just thought that was so wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is really, really, really nice.
I think it'll go a long way. You know, an email, maybe they get it, maybe they read it, maybe they think it's junk. Who knows? But a face-to-face conversation, there's nothing better than that.
Yeah, so you and Emily are kind of doing, what's the next one? Do you know where you're going this week?
So we're going to start in the first week in October, which I guess is next week already.
Yeah.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So there are a few new businesses. I don't know them off the top of my head. I have them all written down.
Yeah.
And then we're going to focus on 5 every single Thursday. We're going to hit 5 businesses because she's busy. I'm busy. We don't want to. We want to make sure that we take care of our daytime job.
Yeah. Well, someday put on your workout gear and come over to CFP Pilates, and I'll put you. You can visit. I'll put you on the reformers.
Sure. When's the next Pilates class?
It's all day, every day.
All day,
basically.
every day,
Unless
okay.
I'm here doing this show.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's super fun that you guys are doing that. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And I think it'll be. I mean, I hope it's successful, but I think it will be.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah.
It for sure will be.
Yeah.
For exactly the reason you just said about that visit you got from somebody. That means the world.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I think is magic about Portsmouth too. We're small enough that you can really feel connected. Right?
Absolutely.
You can really feel like it's important to know your neighbors and
It's
everything.
so important to know your neighbors.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep on doing that. I'm going to keep on meeting new people. I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to keep learning about other businesses. We have a wonderful Facebook page too.
Oh,
right? So it's
where would we go? Just
Portsmouth Business Association, and then just follow us.
Yeah.
And just like us, because we try to post our business after hours. We try to post what's going on in Portsmouth.
And maybe if a business has something special, like the Aquinic Food Pantry, right? Like you would be like, hey, alert.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is really
now that
cool.
I know you have Pilates, I'm going to be posting it when I get back to my office.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so how do you communicate with everybody? Facebook? Do you have a newsletter? What do you do? Or is that in the works?
So we used to have a newsletter. It didn't really touch as many people as we thought it did.
Yeah. So what are your channels for
So our
getting out there?
channels are really a social media. Our social media algorithms. I'm very new at all of that, but they're.
I was going to ask if that you're the brains behind that.
I'm
Sounds
not.
like maybe not. No.
Jennifer Little,
Okay.
she's a part of our board. She takes care, and Emily, they both do it.
Yeah.
But they both take care of our social media. And just through posting videos of our board members and posting new events that are going on throughout Portsmouth,
Yeah.
it's really boosted our numbers, which is wonderful.
That's great.
Yeah.
It sounds like kind of a big job what you guys are doing. So obviously you're working hard at what you do, which is your baby, but then you've got a little extra in the gas tank for
right.
your passion.
That's right. Yeah.
There. That
Yeah,
is
so
awesome.
we have our Facebook page, and I think that's our biggest means of reaching out to folks
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, well, I will certainly do that.
Yeah.
I will certainly
Follow
catch on
us.
to that. For sure. No, I mean, I'm going to join. Like, absolutely. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. So when's your next kind of social, the one that you were saying is coming up at maybe, I guess, Ocean?
Yeah, Ocean State Air, and I believe it is the first Thursday of November.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. Go to our Facebook page. We have it posted there.
That we were just talking
Yes,
about.
yes.
Okay.
And it's not posted yet, but when I get back, I'll post it just to make sure that all the viewers know the correct date and time. But it'll be great. Mary Beth, who owns Ocean State Air with her husband, they're so gracious. They're awesome hosts. They'll give us a tour of their new building.
So you even get tours in and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah, so I guess it's just an opportunity to learn about, different businesses. Like, so you said you came on, did you say 2017?
2017.
Yeah. And so you've been part of the association in some way, shape, or form, and you're still learning this role. What have you learned through the process?
I've learned that making connections is is a big part of the business.
Yeah.
Portsmouth Business Association. Making those connections, making those friends, talking about life rather than, that all will come.
Like beyond the balance sheet, beyond the spreadsheet, like just kind of being like.
Right. Just meeting new people, learning about their passions, what they do.
Yeah. And you said you have some speakers. Are those speakers ever like kind of helping people work through some of these, things outside of the day-to-day business, or?
100%. So a couple of months ago, we had a speaker at Newport Bank, and they spoke all about fraud.
Yeah.
And how to protect your assets and such.
Okay.
I was doing everything wrong. I had to go back and just recalculate my whole life. I was doing everything wrong. I stood there in the meeting with my jaw dropped the entire meeting because I'm the one with the checkbook in my car in the console. I'm the one who still mails checks. Do you mail checks?
I've tried to get away from that, maybe because of what we're talking about here,
I had
right?
no idea that you weren't supposed to mail a check anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've gotten into this weird wire transfer thing where you can't email any kind of bank info. You need to call because people will intercept that and then change it.
Right.
Okay, so you got this great.
Yeah, so that was
somebody turned your life around and probably saved you. They probably saved you.
They probably saved me without even knowing. So that was my. I learned so much in that particular meeting.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And you never know what you're going to learn, right?
Right. Oh, that's so fantastic. Well, listen, congratulations on, just everything, coming in and loving on Portsmouth. You're not living here, you're still living in Bristol?
I live in Bristol.
Okay, but you're living in Bristol, but loving on Portsmouth.
I love Portsmouth. My dad just moved to Portsmouth.
Oh,
and
not into Atria.
No. Oh, he would kill me.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's not there yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
But maybe someday.
Well, yeah, right. It seems like that would be the place to go, knowing you. I am so happy to know you. The fact that you're just this is my calling.
Yeah. Oh, I love Atria.
Wouldn't it be great if everybody in Portsmouth could wake up and be like, this is my calling. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do what I was meant to do.
Mm-hmm. What you learned from the older community, the older generation, it's their stories. Yeah. I could work 18 hours of the day and just listen to.
You must
stories.
be psyched about the senior center kind of coming online here and
I'm
getting
so
into their new space. I'm so excited for them too. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to do a tour of that building.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that should be a business association thing.
We will definitely do that. Ada Bethune is the name of the new building.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I can't wait to take a tour. We had Christian Belden at one of our
church community housing,
church community housing, right? Yeah. And he was a speaker at we had an after hours at Bay Coast Bank in Portsmouth, and he was one of our speakers.
World.
Yeah,
he's been on here. It's such a small world. I cannot believe you and I have not collided yet.
I agree. I agree.
We're at the end of our show. Did I not tell you it was going to go so freaking fast? We're done.
We're done.
You
want to come back.
are amazing. Yes, please do.
Yes.
Please do.
Thank you so much for having me and just hearing my story.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure.
This has been Portsmouth This Week with my guest, Sandra Dugan. We'll see you next time.